If you were to replace Biden with either Kamala, Newsom, Bernie, Pete, who would you pick? Between those four, probably Kamala. Maybe Newsom. It would be either Newsom or Kamala. Why not Pete? He's gay. Why not Bernie? He's way too far to the left. Half the Democratic Party wouldn't vote. The issue that you're running into right now that makes the replacing Biden conversations so unfathomably fucking cancerous is you have there are like 3 groups of people right now talking about replacing Biden. You've got 3 groups of people. On the right, you've got conservatives. When conservatives talk about the mental faculty of Biden, they don't care. Literally, none of this makes a difference to them whatsoever. They will point to whatever possible thing they can about Biden to say why he's not fit to run for president. But it's not like if you put somebody more fit, they would have a better opinion of him. Trump could be showing literally every single sign or symptom that Biden is, and these people would still vote for Trump. They would want Trump to fucking marry their children. They would want every possible thing that Trump could do. So on the conservative side, you have to ignore every single thing a conservative says in terms of criticizing your candidate because their candidates are literally beyond reproach. Trump can do anything. Trump could literally ask for immunity from the Supreme Court to murder political opponents and have that be beyond judicial review, and they would still support it wholeheartedly without a second thought. Okay, so you have to ignore every single thing a conservative says. Then at least online, you've got this opinion over here to the left from people who are like, oh, no, we should replace Biden because of his mental faculty. They don't care about his mental faculty either. They just want a socialist. They want somebody really, really, really far left. And now that they see Biden might not have the popular support to be elected, this is like their opportunity to be like, oh, my God, like now we can finally get in Bernie Sanders or some other like far left commie socialist dude or whatever who would, destroy our fucking country in 50 million different ways. So these people are all like, it's irrelevant what they say. It doesn't matter. If you were to swap them out, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I don't think Biden can do it anymore. Let's swap in, somebody like Pete or somebody like this. But they're like, wait, what? Excuse me. What about this other candidate, Marxist-Lenin? I think that this guy would actually be a way better. Like, why can't we finally do it? Like, so this is the retarded point. There is a group of people in the middle who think that Biden might not have the popularity to run because of the perception of the cognitive decline or whatever. And I think that this is worth considering. But then the problem is once you break down these people, now you have so this is just that middle chunk that's remaining. So on the left, you have what feels like the majority of people right now. These are people who think that you can just look at a current poll, see how popular a candidate is, and go, oh my God, if this guy runs, it's going to be so easy. It's going to be so good. He's polling better than Biden here. Oh my God, it's so easy and good, and this guy will run. These people are also retarded and should be ignored. Then you have the enlightened group, okay? I am a part of this group. This is the super enlightened people. And these are people who are saying, if you want to run another candidate besides Biden, you could do it, but there are a fuck ton of risks. You are moving on to totally uncharted territory. If Biden's poll numbers slip enough, it should be heavily considered. Probably has to be done in a somewhat timely manner. We can't do it like a week before. It's not out of the question, but you have to understand that the decision is incredibly complicated. All these people over here on this left block right here are comprised of the exact same people who are saying things like Cuomo is going to be like the best candidate, the shining star of the Democrat. Oh shit, he's gone. DeSantis is going to threaten Trump and finally shake it up. He's even got gubernatorial experience. Oh, he's gone. It's the same people who think that like if you look at a candidate at some particular point in time before he's been on the presidential stage, before he's been tested, before he's been mined for all of his shit in his past, they're like, oh yeah, of course this guy. Yeah, of course you think that. But this is why these conversations are fucking AIDS right now. It's just not worth engaging in. This is why I would lean towards, if you want to throw somebody out, Kamala and Newsom maybe, because those two at least have been somewhat vetted in terms of like a public official standpoint, but that's why you'd pick Kamala? Yeah, unfortunately. But Kamala is black and female, so she's got 2 huge status things working against her. For Pete, I don't know. No offense, Democrats, but we have a lot of black people that vote in our primaries. We have a lot of Midwestern working, whatever people that vote in our, Midwestern? No, I don't think that's true. There are demographics of people that are traditional Democratic voters. I don't know if they would vote for a gay candidate. I don't know. What about changing the VP to boost Biden's popularity? I don't know if that would affect it much, and that would be pretty yikes. Why is being black an issue when Obama was super successful? Actually, that is true, and Hillary won a fuck ton of votes as well. Maybe the black and woman thing, maybe neither of those matter that much, or maybe it's the combination of the two. I'm sorry, my black queens. Maybe actually wouldn't matter that much. I don't know. Having Newsom in, I don't know. It's so, all of it is so multivariate that it's hard to say like what the things would look like. But I can just imagine like, here's Newsom, and here's what America will look like. And it's every single underpass in LA. It's every single homeless person attack. It's sanctuary city, open borders in Californian cities. It's exploding budgets everywhere. It's the highest tax rates of I think for state taxes of any state in the country. It's like exploding housing costs. I think LA, am I making this up? Is LA, which cities had residents leaving? I feel like I read at some point that LA was the only major city in the country where people were actually, where the population was reducing. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's Los Angeles, then San Francisco, and then Miami area, South Florida, Long Island, New York. What about Gretchen Whitmer, Michigan Democrat, moderate? Maybe. I don't know. Why is Kamala so unpopular? I keep hearing this, but I have no idea why. Her stage presence, it feels very performative and condescending and fake. I don't know why, fake and performative. I don't know why. I don't like the way she speaks. I shouldn't say I don't like it. I think people don't like the way that she speaks. I can see it though. Do not come. Don't come. Don't come. Kamala and Newsom couldn't. They're both from California. Yeah, I've heard that. I didn't even know that was a rule. Apparently, if you can't have the vice president come from the same state that your president comes from. Is that actually a rule, or is that just like good practice?
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come. The United States will continue to enforce our
Replaying this 24/7 during No Nut November.
laws and secure our border. There are legal methods by which migration can and should occur.
Get a 940 and Jimmy Carter replaces Biden as the nominee. All right. Let's wait. Okay. If I get a 940, Biden stays, okay? Oh no. Boy, you may have doomed us all.